Okay, today is September 15th. You should be on page 16 of your journal. Today we're taking notes over 5 themes of geography. What is geography? Geography provides, let me zoom in just a little bit, sorry. Geography provides an effective method for asking questions about places on the earth and their relationships to the people who live there. Geo is also Latin for earth. Graphy is Greek for graph or map. So, geography is also the mapping of the earth. Why 5 themes? We divide the study of geography into 5 areas or themes to see all the ways geography affects our lives. It also makes the study of geography more manageable and easy to understand. So, think, what does geo mean? Earth. What does graphy mean? Map or graph. So, map of the earth. And we divide it into 5 themes because it makes it easy to understand. Okay, next, here's the first box for you to fill in. This is your list of what the 5 themes are. These should look kind of familiar. Location, place, movement, human environment interaction. This is also known as HEI, and region. So you can pause here if you need to write these down. Okay, going down to the next slide. Geography Minute. This is a video for you to click on and watch. Here's the link. I'll have to edit this so that you can click on it and watch the video. But it's a real quick minute that you should be able to watch on your own. The 5 themes. The first theme is, make sure you enter this box, location. Whoops. Sorry, silly me. Location. It is a position on the Earth's surface. Every place on the Earth can be located by either absolute or relative terms. The use of a network of horizontal and vertical lines on globes and maps to find exact points anywhere on the Earth is absolute location. Okay, next page for our notes. So absolute location looks like this with the different coordinates. I would put like some sort of shape or line or something around the term absolute. This will be important that you know this one. So there's absolute location. Then the next one, the use of cardinal and intermediate directions in giving location is the relative location. Example, Austin is approximately 50 miles northeast of New Braunfels. Use of landmarks is also helpful in relative location. So, relative location, again, we're going to use that same shape that we made to talk about absolute. And then paste, copy paste, relation, aka relative location. Canyon Lake, Texas is in between Blanco and Wimberley. Canyon Lake, Texas is northeast of downtown San Antonio, Texas. So there's no coordinates, there's no exact location when you're talking about relative. You're just comparing to how close it is to other places or in what direction. So it says, what is the absolute location of X? And what is the relative location of the 0, the little circle? The answer would be the absolute location of X is 39 degrees north and 92 degrees west. What is the relative location of O? The corner of Main Street and Old Mill Road, or northwest of X. That's just an example of absolute and relative. Okay, the next thing you need to write in your notes or type is place. Every place on Earth has its own physical and human features. In the physical feature, it can be described in terms of its land, water, weather, soil, and plant and animal life. In terms of its human features, each place can be described in terms of the number and kinds of people who live there. It can also be described by the activities that take place there. Describe is the key word in place. Human characteristics, man made. Physical characteristics, naturally occurring. We've gone over these before. So Canyon Lake, using the theme of place. If you were describing what's there in that place, you could say a lake, a river, tourism, water sports, humid and hot climate, cedar and oak trees, squirrels, deer, rabbits, all classes of economic status, many types of homes. You're just describing the features there, man made ones and natural ones. So if you looked at this map and you had to describe it, your answer might be it is a park, it has a river to the north, and a small creek that flows through it. It has a baseball field. So the baseball field is a human man made feature, and the creek and the river is a physical, natural feature. Okay. Next thing you need to write in your notes, human environment interaction, HEI. The interaction of humans with the environment. This interaction can have both good and bad outcomes. This is one of the most important factors in geography. Think of different types of human environment interactions here in New Braunfels. So you can tell in these pictures what happens when humans alter an area. Sometimes there's litter or trash, but sometimes people plant trees and do good things. Sometimes there's pollution. Sometimes the environment destroys our structures like roads during floods. Sometimes trees are taken down by construction. These are all examples of human environment interactions. Okay, next. Think of five different types. Oh, excuse me. Think of different types of human environment interactions here in New Braunfels. How do humans depend on the environment? How do humans change the environment? How does the environment change human activity? And then this slide asks, what do you see that shows human environment interaction? This one's kind of hard to see. If you zoomed in anymore, there are terms, agriculture, residential, factories, hospital, cemetery, school, agriculture, reservoir. And then when we go down to the next slide, it lists them all off on the side. A reservoir, land growing crops, homes, factories, hospitals, shopping centers and schools built, pollution from factories, roads to get from one place to another. So this is how, in this little map, the human part and the environment part are interacting. Okay, if you need to go back and check any of your notes, you can. Good job today.